What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Pokémon Silver, Amy's second journey through the world of Pokémon. Last time, unfortunately, Amy lost against the Elite Four, having gotten all the way to the champion Lance before losing to his Dragonite. So what we did was we came back in and we decided that we would train everybody up. And in fact, everybody is at 42, but there were some developments along the way to 42. So I felt that you should see a little bit of that. So here that is. So folks, I've been training off camera, been leveling up pretty hard. You can see Meganium here is level 38. But more importantly, we have the experience share currently on Noctowl, because basically what we've been doing is going through the cave down below of the Pokemon League, below the Indigo Plateau, and Noctowl doesn't do super well there. So we put the experience share on Noctowl, and we've been leveling up Noctowl along with Meganium and Poliwhirl and Lantern and etc. So again, like we said, Meganium's level 38, but the problem is, I was like, oh, well, we'll get everybody up to 40, and then Amy reminded me, no, she wanted them up to 42. Well, Noctowl just hit level 41.
Okay.
And if it was level 40, that would have been fine. But level 41, I completely forgot that Noctowl is going to try to learn a move.
Okay.
And I've been blocking it from Amy's view. All of you have been seeing it staring you in the face. And Noctowl is trying to learn.
But all I see is Joe's hand.
Yes. Noctowl is trying to learn Confusion.
Oh.
So.
Yes.
But Noctowl can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Confusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Which move should be forgotten? So we can't forget Fly, and you can't forget Flash, so it's either Takedown or Mud Slap.
Shit. Takedown's pretty okay.
Takedown does a fair amount of damage, and you take a little bit of recoil. Now, notably, not currently because it has the experience share, but to put the experience share on for this battling section, we took off the pink bow, which raises the damage of normal type attacks. We could give that to Onyx, who has strength for the future, but regardless, that's if we get rid of Takedown. Yeah. You could also get rid of Mud Slap now that you have Earthquake on Onyx.
Oh,
if
I
you
was
want
gonna say we have to keep Mud Slap. It's the only ground type attack we have.
It is not.
But that was before we had Earthquake.
Correct.
So fuck it, because Mud Slap doesn't even do a good job.
It does a little bit of damage and lowers accuracy.
Yeah.
But Flash lowers accuracy. It just doesn't do any damage in accordance. But
yeah, I wish I could keep Mud Slap and get rid of Flash, but I can't.
Right.
So let's just get rid of Mud Slap.
Okay.
We don't need it if we've got Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
And Confusion's really good.
I know you were asking about Psychic type attacks, so
yeah,
I figured
and that's really what we're lacking.
Yeah.
You know, if we've got Earthquake, Mud Slap is significantly worse when it comes to ground type attacks.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Takedown's not great either. But yeah, I mean, having a Psychic type attack would be great.
Yeah. So, reminder, right, for stats.
Is Hypnosis considered?
Again, Hypnosis is considered a Psychic type move, but it doesn't do any damage. It just puts them to sleep. So, like...
Confusion, well, I guess if they are confused, they hurt themselves, so it does sort of do damage.
No. No, Confusion is the move we had on Marcel. Marcel's main damage-dealing move was Confusion.
Oh.
So that's
what am I thinking of?
Confuse Ray, which only confuses.
Oh, okay.
But that's considered a ghost type attack in this game. It's a lot.
Couldn't get these names a little bit more, differentiating?
Nope.
Okay.
Confusion does have a chance to confuse, but if it hits, it always deals damage.
Okay. Let's get rid of Mud Slap. We'll replace it with Confusion. That would be great. 1, 2,
and poof. Noctowl forgot Mud Slap, and Noctowl learned Confusion.
because one of the main things that we were talking about before we decided to level all these guys up is
see some numbers here.
As I said, like, what we really need is to level these guys up so that they can afford to take a hit before they get off an attack. But really what I want is for these Pokemon to be able to do a type of attack that's going to in some way disable the opponent slightly as the first attack, and then at least get off one or two more of an actual typing attack against the Pokemon that they're fighting. So like in Red we had Sing. That was like our main thing where we would, okay, let's put Jigglypuff in, it'll sing, and then we can take Jigglypuff right back out and put in the type of Pokemon that makes sense to fight the type of Pokemon that we're fighting. You know, but if we kind of have something similar to that on a fair number of these Pokemon, that would be, I think, that would make such a significant difference. Like, to me, the hypnosis on Poliwhirl is what I'm talking about. The poison powder on Meganium.
Sure.
That kind of thing. So I think giving confusion to Noctowl is awesome. And yeah, so I'm kind of like, I'm hoping to level them up just so that they can, like, their defenses at least are higher against attacks.
And or, as we discussed, oh sorry, were you going to go there next? I was just going to say, and or, if their speed is higher, then they have a chance of attacking first, as opposed to just taking a hit, dying, and going. And
that's the end of it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that leveling them up will, you know, get all those stats higher, specifically speed and defense. And then hopefully they can do things like hypnosis, poison powder, things like that to kind of make it a little bit harder for the opposing Pokemon to do stuff to it.
Yeah.
So that then it can, you know, start ice punching or whatever.
Well, and I also wanted to note, just because, you know, Noctowl is basically up to level 42, but not quite, because it just hit 41. But if we look at its stats, now that we have confusion on it, right? If we look, its special attack and special defense and speed are its high numbers. Its attack and defense are its lower numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, 66 is not low compared to, like, some of your other Pokemon, but
for a level 41, I feel like it is.
A level 41 evolved Pokemon, right? And so that idea, like, that gives you an idea of, like, you know, looking at these moves, what that means. So, yeah, that's just, we wanted to interject there. There may be one or two more of these, and then we can get into the return to the Elite Four, so we'll see in a minute. So we're back for another little add-on here, because we just fainted this Golbat with Onix. Thank you, Onix. Meganium gains 388, because I had Meganium in first, and Meganium grows to level 41.
Nice.
So, by the way, 92 attack, 105 defense. Its defense and special defense have broken triple digits. 88 special attack, 102 special defense, and 84 speed. But also, Meganium is trying to learn
Okay.
Light Screen. But Meganium can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Light Screen.
What does it do?
Okay, so if you recall, it might, in fact, does it tell you? Hold on. I mean, you can say yes regardless. No, it does not. So, Light Screen puts up a screen of light and protects you better against special attacks a bit. But obviously, you would need
special attacks only.
Yeah, I think so. But regardless, it's a like a one-turn move. And it protects you and your fellow teammates. In fact, I can probably just look it up. Hold on. Let's look up Light Screen, shall we? So that we have a better idea. I mean, I looked at your face, and I don't blame you if it's not something you're interested in.
Well, I like the moves that we have on Meganium.
Yeah. So it says, let's see what it, if I can look at the actual description. Sorry, internet. Okay, thank you, Bulbapedia, by the way. Shout outs to Bulbapedia. The description of Light Screen. Oh, okay. The description of Light Screen is as follows. It ups special defense with a wall of light. Or it reduces damage from special attacks by about half.
Oh, that's a decent amount.
It is. It does it for 5 turns.
Wow, okay.
So, yeah. I mean, the issue is you would have to get rid of Solar Beam, Poison Powder, or Razor Leaf because you cannot get rid of Cut.
And Cut would be the worst there.
Right. Right. And, yeah, because if you got rid of Razor Leaf, then Solar Beam would be your only Grass-type move, and it takes 2 turns. If you got rid of Solar Beam, then Razor Leaf would be your only Grass-type attack, and Solar Beam's a lot more powerful.
Right.
And if you got rid of Poison Powder, I know Poison Powder is something you were looking to use to try to put some statuses on people to let those battles, if they go longer.
The only thing I would say there is, like, is Poison Powder or something similar to it available for us to buy, and or is it something we already have that we could give to another Pokemon? If we should change it.
I do not believe either of the things that you've, or any of the things that you mentioned are options, no.
Okay. Alright. Then we can forget it.
Okay. I do not blame you. Stop learning Light Screen? Yes. Meganium did not learn Light Screen. And then Onyx gained 388 as well. We'll be back in a second when Onyx has leveled up as well. Okay, so, as promised... Damn it. That's actually fine. We'll just do it one more time. So, Amy, did you... you said that you felt like you would wanted to say one more thing? So go ahead, I gotta fight something. So.
Like, I am just waiting for the generation of Pokemon where your Pokemon are allowed to have more than 4 moves.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It better be soon.
It better be soon. That's a threat, people. That is a threat.
That's not a threat. That is a... it's a very stern recommendation.
It knows what it did.
Exactly. Yes.
So you get a little bit of a glimpse behind the curtain because I started this recording a little earlier than I should have because I really thought that last one would level us up. We're actually pretty damn close. But anyway...
yeah, like that little notch left.
Yeah, it's super frustrating. But anyway, that's totally fine. We have been going through, as you will see when we cut back in fully, we will have everybody up to level 42, tied with where Lugia was when we started this little training montage, if you will. But more importantly, Onyx, wow, 891, nice. So Onyx levels up to level 40, and in the process, 56 attack, 151 defense.
That's insane.
43 special attack, 55 special defense, 81 speed, and Onyx is trying to learn Slam. But Onyx can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Slam?
Well, let's check it out.
Okay, so we have Strength, which you can't forget, Earthquake, which is your only ground-type move. Now that, right, because we got rid of Mud Slap for confusion? Yes. Yeah. Bind and Rock Throw.
And what is this called?
This is Slam.
Slam.
Yes.
Maybe we replace Bind?
I would agree with that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we replace Bind. 1, 2, and poof! Onyx forgot Bind, and Onyx learned Slam.
Can we look at it now? And
of course.
See stuff about it?
Absolutely. So, if we... Whoops, I went way too far. If we go to Move on Onyx. So, notably, we have Strength, 80 attack move. This is a normal type attack, as it says. Earthquake is ground type at 100 attack. Slam is a normal type attack at 80.
Okay.
Slams the foe with a tail, vine, etc. So This is basically more strength because it's a normal type move with 80 attack. This is also a normal type move with 80 attack. So they basically both do the same thing, but now that you don't need to have that pink bow on Noctowl anymore, well, you still can because it has takedown, and you kept takedown.
Yeah.
But you could now that you have two strong normal type moves on Onyx, you could also put it on Onyx instead if you wanted to.
But I thought we had something for him that was, like specific to him.
It is Quick Claw, so no.
Oh.
Sometimes he hits first because of the Quick Claw. So we could give that to Noctowl instead, if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So we can do that. We'll do that off camera, switch these up, and we'll be back with you once we get these last couple of levels on our guys. So, as you saw, we leveled up our Pokemon. We got some different abilities for some of them, but let's just check out some of our stats here on our guys and gals and what have you. So we have an Onyx, attack 59, defense 159.
Gross.
45 special attack.
Gross.
Yeah, it's awesome. 45 special attack, 57 special defense, and 86 speed. Pretty fast as well, that Onyx. Meganium, good old Meganium, 94 attack, 108 defense, 90 special attack, 104 special defense, and 86 speed.
Yeah,
But-
I love my Meganium.
Yeah, I remember you felt like this was the most consistent in terms of stats across the board.
Yeah, like just when it comes to all of these aspects, I feel like Meganium does it the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Because
also
it's not like, well, I'm at 100 defense, but
Yeah.
my speed is 5.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I like to note with Onyx is that defense on Onyx, I believe, is the highest stat of any stat in the entire party, including Lugia's stats. 159.
Which is insane, especially when his special attack is 45. That's dumb as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. And his attack is literally exactly 100 less than his defense. But yeah, so there's Meganium, as we said. Onto Poliwhirl, 71 attack, 81 defense, 60 special attack and special defense, and 91 speed. A very fast Poliwhirl. 68 attack on Noctowl, 59 defense, 84 special attack. We broke triple digits on special defense with 101.
Yeah.
And 86 speed. Lantern, 69 attack, nice. 64 defense, 87 special attack and special defense, and 70 speed. So that bottom half there is rather nice. Top half is whatever. Kind of close. And Lugia, again, 93 attack, 127 defense, 85 special attack, 138 special defense, and 107 speed.
Pretty sweet.
Very, very nice. I mean, again, it's a legendary. It kind of makes sense that it would be, stats-wise, it would be very good. And it is. It's pretty damn good. Again, none of its stats, including its special defense, which is its highest, is even close to Onyx's. It's 21 points away from Onyx's special, or Onyx's regular defense. Yeah. But still, very, very awesome. So, that is the team as it sits currently. The next important step that we have to do before just jumping headlong again into another fight against the Elite Four is handling our pack. Now, Amy and I have spoken a bit about this off camera, just this won't take forever and a day. But currently we have about 13 full heals. We really didn't.
Seems excessive.
Yeah, we really didn't use many of these, if any, especially because we have things like a full restore, which can heal those status effects. Outside of battle, it might make more sense to use like a full heal and a hyper potion as opposed to a full restore, since full restores will be really good during battle to clear up health and health issues and status issues. But so we have a bunch of those. We are going to need some more money in general, so it may make sense to sell off a number of these. I think the number that we came to was about 5 that we could sell off.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense to me. We can sell off our max repels. That was something else that we got rid of, or that we can talk about getting rid of, I should say. X special, same thing. We can sell those. We can sell the apricorns. We can.
Yeah, because they're
Right. We can basically go into our box here, because we do have a bunch of stuff. I believe we have some stuff in our PC as well. So if we withdraw, so we withdraw all of this stuff and sell it off because we don't need this stuff. We need to beat the Elite Four.
Yeah.
So
I'm not like trying to catch more Pokemon right now. I'm trying to, win. Do the things.
Yes. Now, notably, something else that we can see here. One of the items that we withdrew was the Spell Tag, which powers up Ghost-type moves.
Okay.
Now, the only Ghost-type move that you have on the entire party, do you remember where it is?
On Lugia.
Yes, it is on Lugia.
But I didn't remember.
Shadow Ball.
Shadow Ball. I feel like I haven't used it. Like, I feel like I don't even know what the hell it is.
Yeah, so it's a Ghost-type attack, and in fact, hang on, because there's a thing for that. Pokemon. There's an app for that. Move. Okay.
If only this was an app.
Yeah. So Shadow Ball is an 80 attack ghost type attack, and it says it's an attack that may lower special defense.
Oh.
But it has 80 attack.
Okay.
It does damage.
Oh, okay.
It just also has a chance to lower special defense as well. So if we put the spell tag on Lugia, that Shadow Ball can do more damage. Now, the question is, though, what item is Lugia currently carrying? And if we check our stats, we will find out. Lugia is carrying the Amulet Coin, which we don't care as much about. I mean, getting more money while fighting the Elite Four is helpful only if you think that you're going to lose, and so you'll want more money when you come out to be able to buy more items with. But, we'll just have more confidence than that, that's all.
Yeah. We'll act like that's irrelevant information.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened to us once already or anything.
That's right. So, in fact, if we look at all of the items, just to remind ourselves, sorry for the extra time. So, Magnet is very good. It raises your electric type attacks.
Good.
Quick Claw means that sometimes Noctowl will attack first.
Oh. Okay. Well, what's Noctowl's speed?
Wrong way. 86.
It's already pretty high.
It is.
Alright, so that one's a maybe we need to move it around, but maybe not.
Sure. Poliwhirl has the Never Melt Ice because of the Ice Punch, so we're not getting rid of that. Miracle Seed, which ups Grass-type attacks, which is Solar Beam and Razor Leaf, so we're not moving that. And last but not least, we have Onyx with the Pink Bow, because he has Strength and Slam that are both normal-type attacks.
Oh.
So, the only thing is if you want to give Noctowl the Amulet Coin instead of the Quick Claw, then you have a possibility of gaining more money, but that's kind of our only alternate
I'd rather have
item
it go
option.
First.
Okay. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could put the Quick Claw on all of them. Do you think they sell Quick Claws at the store?
They don't, but again, you'd have to lose all those good items on them anyway, because they can only hold one at a time. So, let's sell some things. We can sell an Apricorn. You get $100 for each, but you have enough of them, so...
Yeah.
Okay, pink Apricorn as well. White Apricorn as well. Okay. Blue Apricorn, there's 3 of those.
Sweet.
So you get 300 there. 2 red Apricorns, so we'll sell both of those. Got 200, we'll sell the X Special as well, you get 175 for that. We're not selling our full restores. We've talked about the fact that the berries sell for like $5.
Yeah.
So that's not really a great thing to sell. We'll talk about the rare candy in a bit. Obviously, we're not selling it, but we'll talk about what we would use it for. The Max Repels we can get rid of, we talked about. That's another $1,050 for that, to sell those.
Good.
They were pretty expensive when we bought them, but it'll be nice to get something back in this case. Then we have full heals. We said we would sell off like 5 of those.
Yeah.
That's another $1,500.
Maybe 6 or 7 of them then.
7
We're
is
not really gonna use them.
7 is $2,100.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's very good. That's Hyper Potion and a half, basically, because I think Hypers are 1,200. All right, so 2,100 for that, and then we have Bitter Berries, which again sell for $5 a piece, so you get like $15.
Yeah, so, dude, what the fuck else are we doing with them?
I don't know. Okay. So then you want to sell the ice berry as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got $20 for berries.
We can't just like feed it to the Pokemon and that's the end of it, right?
Well, I mean you can, but it only works if they have the status ailment that this thing cures at the time that you try to feed it to them. Okay, so we're not selling anything else, but let's talk about the rare candy for a second.
Okay.
It raises the level of the Pokemon by 1. Something that I was able to make Amy aware of is the fact that doing that allows your Pokemon... I'm going to move some stuff around while we talk. Because that's the other thing, is we can kind of sort all of this stuff here to help ourselves out. So revives can move up here. But yeah, it allows your Pokemon, when they level up, whatever HP that they gain from leveling up also counts as actual HP for them. So if they are fainted and you use a rare candy on them, they will no longer be fainted. They will have at least a couple of hit points. So it would allow you to not have to use a revive to bring them back up. You can basically use a rare candy as a pseudo revive for one of your Pokemon, which is good because we currently have 3 revives.
Which is not good.
Obviously we can buy more, but what I'm saying is, because of the rare candy, we actually have 4 revives, essentially. But we talked about Ether, so we have Ether, Max Ether, Elixir, and Max Elixir, which are very good items, super helpful. So what we can do is just switch these two with one another. Then we can move the full restores up to be with these here. Oh, I guess we want to, whoops, I guess we can switch them with revives like that. That's good. And then all we need to do now is just buy stuff. So we have hyper potions that we can buy. We can buy more full restores. So we have 3 revives, 6 full restores, and no hyper potions.
Yeah, we need 1,000,000 hyper potions. We need a bunch more revives. If we've got full restores, I'd like to buy those.
Yeah. So yeah, we hypers max. There's max potions, but again, does the same thing as hypers.
Right.
Because none of your Pokemon are
expensive.
None of your Pokemon are above 200 health. So Hyper will restore them to full from no matter where they are, as long as they're not fainted. So Max is just over twice that for no apparent reason.
Right.
Full restores are good because they heal status effects, but they are also mondo expensive compared to Hypers. So yeah, we'd rather have a bunch of Hypers just because it saves us a little bit more money.
I still want more full restores, though.
Sure, of course. So, between Revives, of which we have 3, Full Restores, of which we have 6, and Hypers, of which we have none, what numbers of each are you looking for?
Let's do 3 full restores.
Okay, leaving us with 9 total.
Okay.
Okay, and that costs 9,000, so that'll bring you to 12,658 remaining.
Is that gonna be enough? I don't know.
Well, that's 10 Hyper Potions, and then you have no money left, or... God, that's a lot of math.
Sorry, I don't
no,
do
it's
math.
fine. I do. It's just mixing it up like that is crazy. So $9,000 off 23 leaves you with 12,600. So then that's why I said it's 10 hyper potions, but then you have no money for revives.
Okay, why don't we do 2 full restores instead? Because
Okay.
we already have 6 of them.
Sure. So we go to 17,658.
Okay. Now, how many revives do we have? 3?
Correct, plus technically the rare candy as well.
Yeah. So let's get, like, I don't know, like 5 revives at least.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be 7,500. That'll leave you with 10,158.
Okay.
Which would be...
allows us to buy how many hypers?
9? Like 8 or 9?
And there are 8 revives.
Correct.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Rare candy, 9 if you count that.
Oh. Okay. So 9 revives and 9 hypers. That makes sense.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay. So hypers, we can afford 9 of them. Or 8 of them, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's everything.
Alright, how much money do we
558.
Alright, is there anything that's cheap?
No. Oh, no. Almost a full heal, but not quite. But we don't need those. So the cheapest thing that you can buy that we need are hyper potions. So we would need, what, another $700 for more hypers? So if you wanted to, like, see how many full heals you'd have to sell for that, you have 6 remaining. You'd have to sell 2 full heals and something else to be able to give you enough money to buy 1 more hyper potion.
Well, we still have... No, we sold those $5 things.
Yep, we sure did.
$5 foot long.
That is not what it is, I assure you. But yeah, like, unless you wanted to sell your amulet coin or your experience share, which are pretty good hold items for you, so yeah, I think this is, well, you tell me, but I think this is what you're working with at this point. It's not ideal, but, you know.
It's really not.
But up at the top here, we have full heals, revives, hypers, full restores. So you have 6 full heals, and then 8 each of revive, hyper, and full restore.
Alright. It seems bad, but if they're all 8s, even though I didn't intend on making them 8s, I feel like that's a sign that it's
sure. Okay. So does that mean you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So one other thing that we were talking about that you're okay with and I think makes perfect sense, we just fought the Elite Four. We lost, but we just fought them.
Yeah.
And we remember pretty well at least the starting Pokemon of each of the Elite Four members, including Lance as the champion after the fact. So what's nice is you can kind of cater who your starting Pokemon will be against each of them in order to help yourself out a little bit, to give you like that slight edge against each and every one of them in that way.
Yeah.
So, if you recall, this is Will, the psychic trainer.
Yeah. In an ice room, but the room is always wrong.
So now his Pokemon, his first starting Pokemon, do you recall which one it is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Umbreon.
No, that is Karen, the last member of the Elite Four, who has the Dark-type Pokemon. This is Will, the psychic-type trainer.
Okay.
So Will, the psychic-type trainer, has the totem pole burn.
Oh, yeah, that fucking thing.
Yes.
All right.
Named Xatu.
Yeah. Zazu.
Zazu,
Okay.
yes. So, with Zazu as his first Pokemon, who would you like up at the top?
Who did we use again? Zazu?
Well, Onyx for Rock
makes
Throw.
sense.
Technically, you also have Spark on Lantern.
Ah.
Both are totally acceptable. Technically, Poliwhirl as well with Ice Punch would help. Just in terms of super effective.
Do we remember anything about his other Pokemon that he has?
Yeah, of course.
Like, maybe we can be a bit more strategic in terms of like, okay, who's going to be good against the next guy? Because rather than have to switch Pokemon, if they survive, it'd be nice to leave them in.
Well, you don't know who he's going to switch to.
Oh.
Because, like, he's got other kinds of Pokemon. So, if you have Onyx, for example, he's got an Ice type, like an Ice Psychic, a Grass Psychic, and a Water Psychic. All of which are going to be super effective against Onyx, that secondary type.
Shit.
So, he will likely switch into one of those against Onyx.
Okay. So why don't we use Lantern instead?
Okay.
And use the Spark.
Okay.
Because we have an item that enhances his Spark.
That is correct, British Amy. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully you all out there are ready as well. Let's start against the Elite Four. Welcome to Pokemon League, Gruel. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option.
Wait, you had to go all the way around the world to train your Pokemon? I was like just around here, kinda ish, and now I'm fighting you.
That's true.
So clearly I'm better than you.
Oh wow, got him. Elite Four Will wants to battle with 5 Pokemon. And he starts with Xatu.
Yeah.
What a surprise. We send out Lantern.
We're gonna spark that shit.
It used Confuse Ray because somehow it is faster than us. Okay, we became confused, are confused, and get off a spark. Hell yeah. And it does...
Oh, all the damage, bitch!
a critical hit. So be aware of that. It was a crit, but it still finished it off in one hit.
Yeah, it did.
Super effective. Xatu fainted. Lantern gained 1,465 experience points.
I'm dancing.
I was going to say,
can't tell,
nobody can see you dancing, but yes. Okay. And so, Elite Four Will is about to use Executor.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah, okay. This was the grass one?
Correct.
Alright.
So against a Grass Psychic type, who comes in?
I don't know. Let's see. A bug type, which we don't have.
We've got those in droves.
That's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Against a grass type, you don't want ice, you don't want flying, you just want bug. Bug would be 4 times effective. You're absolutely right. That is the correct choice. But we don't have any of those, and we don't have any bug type attacks on anybody either.
Alright, well, we could use ice, or we could use flying.
Correct. And notably, the ice attack is on a water type, which is going to be weak against any grass type attacks it has, so maybe that's not your best bet.
No.
Okay, so that means you have Noctowl or Lugia.
Ooh, and Lugia also has a ghost type attack.
Correct.
Which is good against the psychic.
Correct.
Ooh, let's put Lugia in.
Okay, so Elite Four will send out Executor. Level 41. We pull out Lantern and send in Lugia.
Yeah.
Aeroblast, Waterfall, Shadow Ball, Recover.
Aeroblast.
Very powerful. And it does enough
All
with
the damage.
with a second critical hit in a row.
Yes.
It is super effective. Executor fainted. Lugia gained 1,861 experience points.
I'm the best in the world! That's such a lie.
Elite Four Will is about to use Jinx. Will we change Pokemon?
I don't remember what that is.
Okay, so Jinx is a Psychic type. We know that because Will has her. But do you remember what member of the previous Elite Four from Pokemon Red had a Jinx as well?
No.
It was Lorelei. And what type of Pokemon did Lorelei have?
I don't know.
She claimed that she had Ice types,
Which was a lie.
but she had a bunch of water types. Well, none of them were. At least
They were all water types, and one of them had an ice type attack.
no. Some of them had Ice type attacks, but one of them was an Ice type Pokemon. Do you remember which one it was?
Is it Jinx?
It sure is Jinx, Amy. So Jinx is an Ice Psychic type,
Okay.
which means I know you don't. Just call me a bitch. All right, well, whatever. So you presumably are not going to want to keep your Flying type in against an Ice type.
Sure. I know I don't want to do that. Yes, I do not want to do that according to this chart that I have at my disposal.
That is a very correct assumption that you have made through the use of that chart that you have at your disposal.
Okay, so let's put in the best Pokemon. I don't know. I didn't have any in mind when I said that.
I know you didn't. That's why I didn't say anything.
But okay, right, though.
What? Okay, right, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is we could put Onyx in.
Okay.
But that's a bad idea, because we'll have to take him back out when he goes to, like, any of the other Pokemon.
Well, I said that he had a psychic ice, a psychic grass, and a psychic water. And we've already beaten the grass.
Yeah.
And we're about to face the ice. So, after that would only be the water.
Alright, fine. Put Onyx in.
Okay, we're putting Onyx in. Elite Four will send out Jinx. Did I tell you about how this Pokemon is colored purple now, but just if you look at that face and imagine that it used to be black skin? It was super problematic. Welcome to Pokemon. So, Rock Throw, Slam, Earthquake, or Strength. I went backwards that time.
What did we want? We wanted...
We've got ground and rock type attacks on this, as well as normal, but, yeah.
We wanted rock. So we wanted Rock Throw.
You got it.
Not ground, because ground is only medium.
It missed. Jinx used Ice Punch.
Don't. Oh, motherfuck.
It's super effective.
What the...
So Onyx fainted.
What the hell?
What?
I don't see that on here.
So you want to look for Ice. Super effective against... It should be super effective against ground. Isn't it listed there?
No, it's just plain there, and when you go this way, it's just plain.
Interesting.
Where is it? Ice, ground. It's just plain.
Okay.
So this isn't right.
That's weird. Well, then I apologize.
Because that's the only reason why I put Onyx in. Because I looked at both of them.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, let me write another plus
Sure, here.
on here. Because I have a handwritten plus.
Yeah, we have some
in the
updates.
Psychic to Ghost.
We have some updates
Because
on
that
this
was
chart every
wrong.
once in a while. Alright, so basically you're not going to want to put Lugia in now. You're not going to want to put Noctowl in. You're not going to want to put Meganium in. So you've got Poliwhirl or Lantern.
What was the spark good against?
Spark is...
Flying.
Yeah.
But is it good against other stuff too? It's good against water.
Mm-hmm.
It's good against flying. That's it. But
Right.
it's bad against electric or grass
Right.
or dragon, which is irrelevant.
Right.
Or ground.
It has no effect against ground. But Jinx is Psychic Ice. So
So it should work against Jinx.
Correct.
And I don't know what else he's got unless it's... He
You-
did the grass one.
you did the grass one.
And he doesn't have an electric.
He has a water. You know he has a water, because we
which is
talked about
good.
that.
Okay.
And he has another Xatu. Flying.
Okay. Which is good. Alright, so let's use Lantern.
You got it.
Alright, so we need to put pluses where ground meets ice.
Only in the one direction. So like ice, super effective against ground. So that's where that goes only. But anyway.
Okay, so does that mean there's a minus in the other direction?
I don't recall, actually. I don't think so. Thunderwave, Confuse Ray, Spark, or Surf. So do we want to paralyze it or confuse it, or do we just want to spark or surf it?
Let's paralyze it.
Jinx used Lovely Kiss, but it didn't affect Lantern.
Lovely kiss?
Correct.
That's creepy as fuck. Oh, hell no.
Alright, we used Thunderwave and it worked. Jinx is paralyzed, maybe it can't attack. So, Confuse Ray to confuse it, Spark, or Surf.
Let's surf it.
Stab Surf. does that much. Jinx used Psychic. Whew, okay.
Alright.
So, Spark, Surf, or Confuse Ray?
Well, the Surf didn't do half.
Correct.
So we would still need to do 3 of those, which I don't love.
Okay. So, Spark and Surf are both stab on Lantern, but you do have the Magnet, which ups your electric type attacks.
Alright, so let's try Spark and hope for the best.
Fingers crossed. Lovely Kiss.
Oh, what was that thing?
Lantern fell asleep.
No.
That's all. We fell asleep. So we can try to fight through to wake up, or we can use like a full heal to wake us up.
And it's gonna attack us either way.
Correct. There's like a slim chance that we wake up and attack first and kill it, but it's a very, very slim chance.
And that's if we fight versus
Right.
using the item.
Yeah, because we would be able to click
so
fight.
Let's click fight and hope.
Okay, Spark or Surf from this range.
Spark.
Okay, so we are still asleep. Oh, but Jinx is fully paralyzed,
Okay.
so it doesn't attack either. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Still asleep. Okay, Jinx got off another Psychic. It's not great, but
I would have gone back and used the item while she was...
But it was just that one turn. Like, it's the same as, you know, like there's a chance that she's fully paralyzed and a chance that she's not.
Oh, like she still would have hit us when we came back.
Right.
Okay. Alright, let's try fighting. We're gonna die, so let's switch Pokemon.
Okay, switch 2. So Poliwhirl is your other safe-ish switch. If it's going to use Psychic, technically you can switch to whoever you'd like. Right? It's just that if she uses Ice Punch and you put in Meganium, Noctowl, or Lugia, they're not going to be happy about it.
Yeah, but Lugia's got the Ghost type attack.
Correct. But if Lugia gets hit with an Ice Punch, it's kind of screwed. What I'm saying is, if you put in Poliwhirl, either the Psychic attack or the Ice type attack is going to be just neutral against it. Whereas, if it uses the Ice type attack and Lugia comes in...
It's low enough where neutral will kill it anyway.
Correct.
So let's put Poliwhirl in.
So we take out Lantern, put in Poliwhirl. Fully paralyzed. Yes, good job. Good job. Alright, so there's Hypnosis if you want to try to put it to sleep.
No.
Otherwise, there's Ice Punch, Surf, or Whirlpool.
Just Surf.
Good call. And we hit first. We are faster. This Poliwhirl is fast as hell. Finished it off. Jinx fainted. Lantern gained 597. Poliwhirl gained 597. Elite Four Will is about to use Slowbro. Will we change Pokemon?
Which is a water type.
Correct. Water Psychic. So, you have a Grass type, or you have a Flying type with a Ghost type attack, if you want super effective. Technically Lantern as well, but Lantern is obviously asleep.
Now let's put Meganium in.
You got it. Okay, so Slowbro comes out. That thing is so weird. That's very vibrant pink.
Yes. It's like a pinkish purple even.
Yeah. Solar Beam, Poison
Ditto
Powder.
color.
Yeah. Solar Beam, Poison Powder, Razor Leaf, or Cut.
Solar Beam.
Okay, so we take in Sunlight. Slowbro used Amnesia, which means its special defense went way up. And then we use Solar Beam. Does a little over half. It is super effective. Slowbro used Psychic.
All right, let's do another solar beam.
Okay. Take in sunlight again.
That should kill it.
Slowbro use psychic again. It's okay. It didn't even do half last time. Well, yeah, we're at 42. Solar beam hits. Nicely done. And finishes it off. Super effective. Slowbro faints. Meganium gains 1,440 experience. And Elite Four Will is about to use his final Pokemon, Xatu again. Will we change Pokemon?
I think we have to.
Correct. So, of your super effective attacks on it, you have an electric attack on Lantern, who's asleep. You also have an ice type attack on Poliwhirl.
Yeah. Probably will.
Okay. You got it. Xatu comes in, Meganium comes out, and Poliwhirl. Ice Punch, or you want a Hypnosis and like try to put it to sleep?
Oh, yeah, let's try to get the hypnosis off first.
Okay.
Ice punch it.
Alright, just don't forget it doesn't hit very easily, but you can still try.
That's why we have it.
Okay. Woohoo! Worked first try. Very nice. Alright.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Alright, Ice Punch.
Punch.
You got it. Hits. That's a good first step. Does about half.
Nice.
Super effective. Xatu's still asleep. I think you might do it.
Yes.
You ready? One more?
Yes.
Okay. Unless it's... Okay. Super effective. It's still asleep, though.
Alright, so
So
we
you're
can
good.
hit it with like a whirlpool.
Yeah. Yeah, Whirlpool should do it. Ah! Elite Four Will used a Max Potion on Xatu. Okay. Well, Whirlpool means it'll take some chip damage, which means it'll still take only 2 Ice Punches to kill it, instead of 3 like it did last time. Okay, so Xatu was trapped. It's going to take that Whirlpool damage at the end of each turn. It's still asleep, so we do get at least 1 free Ice Punch off on it, but hopefully both.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
So we use Ice Punch. It goes down. Super effective. Xatu is fast asleep still.
And another ice punch.
Yep, after this Whirlpool, we know that another Ice Punch now, as long as it hits, which it should, will finish it off. You ready?
Yes.
You did it, Amy.
Very happy to be done with that.
Nicely done. And Poliwhirl's still at full health, too.
Yeah.
Super effective. Xatu faints. Poliwhirl gains 1,539 experience.
Woo.
Okay. Elite Four Will was defeated. I can't believe it. We got $4,200 for winning. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Gruul, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four.
Thanks, Will. I will.
Wow. Boo. Okay, so we have Lantern, who is asleep and at 51 of 165. You have Meganium, who is at 42 of 130. And you have Onyx, who is fainted.
Yeah, so let's full restore. Or no. Revive and then Hyper Potion Onyx.
Okay.
Right, because full restore is better to use in battle. Instead of
Correct.
right now, before we do stuff.
Right. Because you can also use one of these full heals to wake up Lantern. Instead of using a full restore, you know.
Yeah, no, I was planning on it.
That's fine. Oh, why would I move? We put all the stuff at the top for a reason. Okay. Revive. On Onyx, you said, plus a Hyper Potion, correct? Okay. Onyx is at 47 of 94. Hyper Potion, Onyx, brings him up by 47. Okay, so then then what? So you have Meganium and Lantern, who are low.
Yeah, so we'll just use a full heal on Lantern.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what else?
That's it.
And leave them both at the health that they're at?
Because we don't have potions that are appropriate for that.
Okay.
I don't want to use our 7 hyper potions to give them 40 health.
Okay. All right. So then our next opponent, if you recall, do you remember who this is?
No.
Okay. This is Koga, who was the poison-type gym leader from
Douchebag.
Pokemon Red.
Yeah, I can remember he's a douchebag.
Okay. So,
He's not wearing a shirt.
do you remember who his first Pokemon is?
A douchebag, I'm gonna guess.
Okay. So you had lucked into having the correct Pokemon out.
Oh, yeah, because it was the spider.
Correct.
But it's not a bug type. It's a grass type.
Vice versa. You thought it would have been a grass type because there were trees and grass all over this field. So you put in a flying type against it. Turned out it was a bug type, which is still weak to flying.
Yeah.
So you were still lucky about it. So just be aware of that. And yeah, are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, so that being said, if you remember that Ariados is his first Pokemon, who goes in to face Ariados?
Noctowl?
Okay. Very good. Noctowl comes in. Alright, let's do it. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in the shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison.
Blah, blah, blah.
Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. It's funny, I know you were taunting him, but because I was reading him, I really felt like you were taunting me. I was like, hey, that's rude. And then I'm like, oh, right. It's not against me. Like,
And you were doing the voice, so it was against
Sure.
you.
Sure. And screw me for it.
Right.
Of course.
Exactly.
Elite Four Koga wants to battle with 5 Pokemon.
Okay.
Elite Four Koga sent out Ariados. What do you think of the look of this Ariados? You like it?
I like it.
Yeah? I know you love
like
spiders.
spiders.
Yeah. So Fly, Takedown, Flash, or Confusion? Wow. That was not an answer to my question.
I tried to say
and
fly.
I'm also concerned for your safety. Anyway, continue.
You should be concerned for your own safety, I think.
That's fine.
Because
So-
I freaked out all over you just then.
Do you
So
want
fly.
You want fly?
Is the answer, yes.
Okay. So we fly up high. Ariados used double team. Ariados' evasion went up. And then we use fly, and we still hit.
Nice.
Stab fly, super effective. Ariados used Giga Drain.
You're gonna drain me after you double team me? Wow.
6 damage. It's not very effective, so it gained a little bit of health back.
I see.
But fly, takedown, flash, or confusion.
Takedown.
It's a good call. Takedown hits and finishes it off. You take a little bit of recoil damage, 5 points. Ariados fainted. Noctowl gained 1,147 experience.
Yeah, he did.
And
It's them eyebrows, you know?
oh, definitely. Elite Four Koga is about to use Fortress.
Oh yeah, this fucking thing that we didn't know what it was.
That's right. Will we change Pokemon?
Ugh. I don't know. It's a poison Pokemon, right?
Not necessarily. It could be, but not necessarily.
And he's got a poison.
He said confusion, sleep, poison. So, like, this was a bug poison type that you just faced. Well, yeah, but so because he doesn't have a specific type necessarily. I mean, it's probably more likely than not that there's poison-based Pokemon, but not all of them necessarily.
Let's leave Noctowl in.
Okay.
Because if it is poison, then ground type attacks would be good against it.
We don't have Mudslap anymore. We have Confusion.
Mudslap anymore.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that's why you said it.
Shit.
But we have Confusion. We still have Fly, Takedown, or Flash.
Okay, whatever.
So of all of our options, though, I mean, it's not hopeless necessarily, just because you don't have a ground type attack.
Let's use Confusion on it.
Okay. We use Confusion. We are faster. That's good to know. Confusion is not very effective. That may help you in terms of learning what one of its types is. What is Psychic not very effective against? Other way.
Psychic.
Okay. Well, what
That's
is super effective against Psychic?
Ghost. Oh, and Bug. It's a bug? Ew. So let's fly it.
Okay. So first, ooh, we confused it though with Confusion.
Oh,
Very nice. So Fortress is confused. And it used Spikes. Spikes scattered all around Noctowl. But we can fly, you said?
Yeah.
So we fly up high. Fortress is confused. And used Swift, but as you love pointing out, it missed.
Yeah.
Swift missed. Noctowl used Fly. And it is a critical hit. It did not say that it was super effective.
No, it did not.
But it didn't say that it wasn't either. So, what does that mean to you? This is a lot of deductive reasoning here to try to help you figure out what type Fortress
So it's
is.
Psychic, not Bug?
No. So, if Confusion was not very effective, and it is a bug type, okay, then how would Fly, a flying type attack that should be super effective against Bug, be instead neutral against Bug?
If it was also a rock type?
There you go.
Okay. Did I learn anything from that?
Well, you now know exactly what type Fortress is. Bug and Rock.
Yeah, because you told me it was Bug.
No.
Yes.
You figured out it was Bug. I mean, you narrowed it down to Bug and Psychic.
Yeah, so when the Bug thing didn't work, I said, oh, it's Psychic.
Wow.
You just told me it wasn't.
Correct.
Okay.
You're welcome. It's a little bit of a help.
So we can use electric against it or ice.
Why would you say electric?
That's what this says.
For what?
Because they're both neutral against Bug and Rock.
Okay.
Or Psychic, or Bug, which we don't have. Or we could use Rock, because it's neutral against Rock.
And super effective against Bug.
Bug.
Okay.
Or we could use Ghost, technically.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's find out what's happening here. So Fortress is confused first and used Explosion.
Ah, fuck.
That kind of negates all the need for all that stuff. Come on, Noctowl. Come on.
Live.
Come on. Damn it. It's Explosion. It's super powerful. That sucks. Noctowl fainted. Fortress fainted. Nobody gains any experience from that because Noctowl was the only one that was out there.
Alright, try to fucking remember what the next one was that came in.
Well, that is his choice. Like, I can tell you what other Pokemon he has.
Yes.
So, for Koga, he has basically 3... he's got Venomoth, Muck, and Crobat. So 2 poison types, one of which is flying. Actually, 3 poison types. 1 is flying, 1 is bug, and 1 is just straight poison.
Alright, let's put Onyx in.
Okay. So Onyx comes in, and he sends out... Oh, we're hurt by the spikes. And then he sends out Crobat.
Oh, shit.
Why is that bad? We got Rock Throw. It's a flying type.
Yeah.
That's what you use against all the Golbats anyway.
I'm just freaking out.
I don't blame you, but let's take a breath. We're doing actually really well.
Yeah,
Okay? You're doing really well. Crobat used Double Team. Okay.
So weird.
Harder to hit.
I don't know why they would
Rock Throw.
call an attack that.
Well, they call it that because, so that's what the animation looks like in this game. In the show, for example, when it uses Double Team, it basically, like, duplicates itself. It, like, moves so fast that there's doubles of it all around. It, like, makes a big circle of itself. And so then when you try to hit it in the, you know...
Tell where it is.
Right, you're, like, hitting its, like,
Double.
it's like illusion or whatever of itself because it's basically moving so fast that it's a blur as to where it exactly is at the time.
Makes sense.
But we were still able to hit it, so you want to just keep using Rock Throws?
Yeah.
Crobat used Wing Attack, which will only do... Oh, actually, that was a critical hit. That was a critical hit that did 9 points. It's not very effective. Rock Throw missed that time. Want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Crobat used Wing Attack.
Stop it.
So as long as this isn't a crit, yeah, it does... Oh, no, maybe that did 9. Maybe we did 19 the last time. Rock Throw missed again.
Fuck you, Rock Throw.
Rock Throw is the best we've got against it, and it's not doing a ton of damage to us, to be fair.
Yeah.
We're still at green. Toxic. It didn't affect us.
Nice.
It might later, spoilers, but
Oh,
it just
great.
didn't that time. Okay, Rock Throw does that much on a crit, which means one more should do it. Super effective. Doing it again. Elite Four Koga used a full restore on Crobat.
You bastard.
Doesn't matter. That is one less attack that we're taking in the process. Rock Throw hits. Very nice. It's still a 3-hit kill, I think. Ooh, maybe not. Super effective. More Rock Throws.
We're gonna use them all up, apparently.
We have ethers and elixirs. We're at 46. Not very effective. Rock Throw hits again, mercifully. Okay. Super effective.
Do it again.
Wing attack.
Doing it.
37. Rock Throw misses. Wing attack. This should be 28. Yup. Not very effective. Rock Throw misses. Come on, man. Keep going.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do.
I agree. Wing attack.
I really wanted to keep Onyx in for the other Pokemon as well, not just the fucking Crobat.
Yeah. Okay. Rock Throw hits. Okay. So technically, as long as there's no crit, another wing attack will not kill us. It's been doing 9 each time. So we can take 2 more wing attacks. Or we can try to heal up or switch out or whatever you want to do. Just be aware that a non-crit wing attack has dealt 9 damage every single time. Even if it deals 10, we can still survive 2.
Let's try to hit it again.
Okay, here's a wing attack. We go to 10. It's not very effective. And Rock Throw hits. Nice!
Thank God.
Super effective. Crobat fainted. Nicely done. Onyx gains 1,923 experience.
Thank God.
He deserved it.
Yes, he did. He earned that. Let's give him a potion.
Okay, well first, Elite Four Koga is about to use Venomoth. So you want to keep rock throwing
It's
this.
poison, right?
It is
Said
bug poison.
it is bug poison.
Correct.
So it's poison against rock and ground.
Yeah. So rock is good against bug, and ground is good against poison. So you've got like some options, but
Alright, so yeah, let's give him a hyper.
okay, but we're keeping him in.
Yeah.
Okay. So will we change Pokemon? No. Venomoth comes in. What do you think of how this thing looks? Just out of curiosity.
Ugly.
Kind of ugly. Alright, so you want to use a hyper?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll use a hyper potion on Onyx. Brings us back to 94. Recovering 84, which is nice. Venomoth used Psychic.
Don't. You fucking dick.
Wow.
Basically just wasted that
I mean, we would have been dead otherwise, so thankfully we're not, but...
Okay. So, I mean... Still not super effective against us, even though it's fucking took us to half.
Yeah. Less than half. Because that did just... I just did the math in my damn head and I forgot. It was 49 damage it just did to us. So we can switch if you want. We can fight. It
flies.
It doesn't.
Okay.
I told you it's a bug poison type, so it's technically not a flying type. So ground type attacks should work against it, unless I'm an idiot. I'm relatively certain. I can double check while you're... But talk through your process. Why were you mentioning it flies?
Because Earthquake is a really good move.
Yeah.
It does a lot of damage.
Venomoth is a bug poison.
It has a pretty good psychic attack it uses.
Correct.
Alright, let's try to Earthquake it and see what the fuck happens. Maybe we'll just die out.
Find out.
Doesn't even bring it to half.
It did not say it was super effective either.
And we died.
Correct. Okay, so if it is bug poison, flying is still super effective against bug. So you can send in Lugia and finish it off with an Aeroblast.
Fine. I just want to be done with this fucking thing.
Yeah. So Aeroblast, kind of overkill, but necessary. Finishes it off. Super effective. Venomoth faints. Lugia gains 1,212. Elite Four Koga is about to use Muck. Will we change Pokemon?
No. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck Muck is.
Muck is just poison. Straight
Just
poison type. Yep. So you've got Aeroblast, Waterfall, Shadow Ball, or Recover. Obviously Recover will not help because you're at full health. Aeroblast is a very powerful stab flying type attack. That will be neutral but still stab.
Alright.
It hits first because we are faster. Look at the size of that hand on Muck. Good God.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's really big. I love Muck. Woo! That was a critical hit. Lugia really tried. Nice job, Lugia. I mean, yeah, that's amazing. It only used Minimize? Hell yeah. Okay, Muck's evasion went up. Okay.
Alright.
Waterfall, Shadow Ball, or technically another Aeroblast, but you only have 2 left, so...
Waterfall.
It hits. Oh, yeah! Muck fainted. Nice job, Amy. Lugia gained 1,413. And Elite Four Koga was defeated.
Nice.
Ah, you have proven your worth. We got $4,400.
Nice.
I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to test.
Oh, Legends of the Hidden Temple right there.
Kind of, yeah.
Old Mech telling us to go to the next room.
Yeah. You must go to the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so this is what your team looks like. It could have been a lot worse. I will point out the low health on Meganium and Lantern is what you went in with. So, the only thing that happened in that whole fight was Onyx and Noctowl fainted, but otherwise everybody else is exactly where they were at the start.
Yeah, but we have 2 Pokemon.
Sure.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to do some shit.
Okay.
So let's use 2 revives. Or I guess at this point we should use 4 restores.
So, do you remember who is next?
No.
Alright, so let's go into the next room at least before we do this, just so you remember who we're up against. Because we're not automatically starting a fight. We can at least like stand next to them, as you know. So,
I'm wearing a shirt.
so who's next? Who is this?
Bruno.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Sucks.
He did suck pretty hard against you in red. Do you remember who he has here?
The thing with the vagina head.
Oh god, the thing with the vagina.
Muscle or
Oh, Machop, but
Yeah.
it's Machamp,
Machamp.
right? Which is the fully evolved form of Machop. Yes, that's his final Pokemon, his strongest.
He has Hitmonchan
Correct.
and Hitmonlee. He's got both of them.
Correct. He actually has all three of them because
Is there a third one?
you know it's only from this game, and you've only seen it once before when you fought him last time. It's Hitmontop, the one that was like.
Yeah, that fucking thing. I hated that. Alright. But they're fighting types.
All of them are fighting types. You missed one Pokemon of his that you're not remembering.
That's not memorable, I guess.
Well, so Blastoise did really well in red against Brunel, because what type of Pokemon did he end up having along with fighting types? Oops, my bad.
I don't know.
I'll give you a big old hint. What was Bruno's other Pokemon? Don't look at me, look at the screen. I'm giving you a big old hint.
Onix?
Yes.
Wow.
His fifth Pokemon is Onix. So he has Onix and fighting types.
But Onyx is our normal type move guy.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know what Pokemon he
And
has.
normal is super effective against fighting.
Vice versa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck! So we can put in flying or psychic.
Uh-huh. And so what Pokemon might you have that has both a flying type and a psychic type move on it? I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
You have one Pokemon that has a flying and a psychic type attack on it.
What's psychic? Confusion. I keep forgetting it doesn't have mud slap anymore.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, ironically, Lugia is a flying psychic type Pokemon, but Noctowl learned Confusion through leveling up, so.
Yeah. Weird. Okay. Words. Full restore Noctowl.
We have to revive it first, or give it a rare candy, whichever
I
you
thought
prefer.
full restore revived it as well as
No, it takes care of status problems.
Oh. Okay. Fine. I wish I had known that at the store.
You didn't know that at the store?
No, I did not know that at the store. Alright, let's
apologize. I thought
fix
I
it.
told you.
Just fix it. I don't care. Just fix it.
Okay. We will revive Noctowl. Now, do we want to leave Onix fainted for now, just because Onix is weak to all fighting type attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. So Noctowl is revitalized, goes to 73, and so then you want to hyper it back up to full?
Yeah.
Okay. We will hyper it back to full. And with Lugia also at full, are we okay? Actually, hold on. Let's look at the rest of our team. Poliwhirl is still at full as well for that Onix.
Yeah.
So are we okay with this?
Lugia has restore if Lugia gets slow.
Recover, but yes.
Recover.
I knew what you
Same
meant.
fucking shit.
I knew what you meant.
Alright, yeah, leave it like this.
Okay.
Because we probably don't need Meganium as much.
Okay. Then we will face off against Bruno.
Okay.
I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That
Dude, you got a bowl haircut with like a little foof at the front. It's like a bowl haircut with like a cowlick, but in the front. It's like your bangs are a cowlick. How'd you even do that?
that is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Gruul? You will bow down to our overwhelming power.
Yeah, whatever.
Hooah!
We just jump up and clack our chests together.
I wouldn't want to do that to this dude. I feel like I'd hurt myself.
Oh, God.
Elite Four Bruno wants to battle with, once again, 5 Pokemon. And he starts off with... What a surprise!
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
It's
dude.
Hitmontop. This is his place of business.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright, Fly, Takedown, Flash, or Confusion?
Let's, Confusion.
Sure, either way is fine, but yeah, we'll try Confusion. Hitmontop used Quick Attack.
Don't.
Okay. It did 19 damage. Confusion does that much. It is super effective.
Okay.
But it's non-stab on us because we're not a psychic type.
Will friend. I don't know. I'm looking at this. Fly.
Hitmontop used Quick Attack. Okay. We flew up high. Hitmontop used Detect. So it protected itself. We use Fly, and it's protecting itself. So Fly is not going to work against this particular Pokemon, but we still have Confusion.
Okay.
Hitmontop used Quick Attack. Ooh, critical hit. Jesus. What an asshole. Okay. God damn, that sucks.
Alright, well. I guess we'll try it again.
Quick Attack. 2 crits in a row? Screw you!
Well, I guess we're gonna need a hyper potion.
Well, so we critted. Screw you, Hitmontop.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
It fainted, knocked out game 1,242.
He earned that as well.
Elite Four Bruno is about to use Onix. What a surprise. Will we change Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah, we get to go into Poliwhirl. That's what we were saying. So we send out Onix. We take out Noctowl, or sorry, he sends out Onix. We don't send out Onix yet. That's not for this fight. Alright, so Surf.
Yeah.
It's 4 times weak to Surf. So hopefully this finishes it off. We're 1 level weaker, so hopefully it should do it. It does it.
Yeah.
Super effective. Onix faints. Poliwhirl gains 994. Nice. And Elite Four Bruno is about to use Hitmonchan. Will we change Pokemon?
We have to for this one.
I mean, it's a fighting type. So, Poliwhirl will not have any super effective attacks against it.
But it says ice. Oh, because it has to be this way.
I was going to say, you're looking at it in the wrong direction. Fighting is super effective against ice, yeah.
I do that every fucking time. Alright. Let's put Noctowl in after we give it a hyper potion.
Alright, so who's going to be in while Noctowl gets the hyper potion? Noctowl or Poliwhirl? Or... Okay, or you could put Lugia in, and you have a flying type attack on Lugia as well.
Yeah.
You're very whiny. It's not a good look. I won't lie to you.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, fair enough. There she is, everybody. We got her. Alright, Lugia comes in. So we only have 2 Aeroblasts, but it's still 2 Aeroblasts.
Okay. Take that,
Did it.
boxing bitch.
Hitmonchan fainted. Lugia gains 1,260.
Yeah.
Ooh, so close to leveling up. So close. Elite Four Bruno's about to use Machamp. Thank God. Will we change Pokemon?
We just leave Lugia in.
Correct. And you just finish it off with that Aeroblast since it's his strongest Pokemon.
Tack a Lugia right into that vagina.
Oh, God. Just the worst sentences that I've ever heard. That's so gross. No! It lived with like 1 health! Oh, you gotta be kidding. And it has Rock Slide. Live. Just live, Lugia. Live. Thank God.
Nice. Alright, let's fight. Let's just waterfall it.
Yeah,
I'm sure we can kill it with that.
I just hope that...
It doesn't kill us.
No, I just hope that it doesn't use a potion on it.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus. Yeah. Max potion brings it back to full health. We are, by the way, out of Aeroblasts, if you didn't notice. So we'll need to use an item to get more Aeroblasts back to be able to kill it.
Oh.
So
well, don't we have another attack that we can use?
We have Shadow Ball. It's not super effective against it.
Oh.
Aeroblast is the only super effective attack you have on this particular Pokemon.
Alright, so let's use an item.
Okay. So we can use Ether. Restores PP of one move by 10. It's our only Ether, but it's the weakest of the 4 items that we have. So we just use that on Aeroblast. The PP was restored on Aeroblast as we take another Rock Slide, but it misses!
Yes!
Suck it, Machamp. Aeroblast finishes you the hell off. Nicely done, Amy.
Yeah.
Which also means we have enough Aeroblast critical... You couldn't have done that before? God damn it, Lugia. Alright. Machamp fainted. Lugia gained 1,902 experience.
That's pretty good.
Which means you have a level 43 Lugia.
Ah.
Isn't that cool?
It would be cool if I wanted to use Lugia like at all.
96 attack, 131 defense, 87 special attack, 142 special defense, and 111 speed.
Yeah, those are some stats.
They sure are.
Her stats are stacked. Is it a her or a him? It doesn't have a symbol.
It is neither. Most legendaries do not have gender.
Ah.
Elite Four Bruno is about to use Hitmonlee, unsurprisingly. Will we change Pokemon?
Do we?
I mean, it's a fighting type. Lugia's got the flying type attacks that are super effective against it. The only other flying type you have is Knocked Out, who's almost dead.
I know. Fine.
So if you want, we can try to use this opportunity to recover a bit on Lugia.
Yes.
Okay. And hope that that's good enough. So we recover. Go back to full. Now let's see what Hitmonlee does. High Jump Kick, which is a fighting type attack. It is 4... We are 4 times strong against it.
Nice.
So it does only a little. So now we can finish it off with an Aeroblast.
Nice.
And still be at basically full health. Okay, super effective. Hitmonlee fainted. Lugia gains 1,251. And Elite Four Bruno was defeated. Why? How could we lose? We have $4,600 for winning. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge.
I feel like that's just so defeatist. I don't even have the right to talk because I lost.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
So, this is our team.
It looks like shit.
Just want to see something. Stats on Onyx. Okay, so yeah. We could, do whatever.
Alright, well, what Pokemon does this bitch have?
Okay, so who is this? Do you remember?
No.
Think about it. She wants to speak to your manager.
Oh, Karen.
It's Karen.
Fucking Karen.
So, she has... You mentioned before, you thought Will started with this Pokemon, but Karen does. So, what's her starter?
Some kind of grass thing?
No.
I was thinking of Koga.
Correct. So, with Will, you thought that Will started with Umbreon. And I said, no, that's Karen with the Dark-type Pokemon.
Shit. Alright, so we're using Lugia the whole time, I guess.
Because of what? Shadow Ball?
Yeah.
Okay. So, don't forget, you know she has a Vileplume, which is a part grass. She has a Gengar, which is part ghost. She has a Murkrow, which is part flying.
Okay. Hold on.
We're holding on, checking lists and sheets and etc.
Murkrow, which is what now?
Part flying, right? It's the raven-looking bird thing with the like witch's hat.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. There's there's no negatives for using Ghost. Oh, well, unless you go this direction.
Well, this is the type of Pokemon, so you don't have any Ghost types.
Okay.
So, I mean, this would help you against Gengar, right? Because Gengar is part Ghost. So you'll know what's, like, not going to affect Ghost at all, and what's not very effective against Ghost.
Okay. Well, either way, Lugia seems good, because Lugia has the Ghost type attack, which will work against
Gengar.
the Dark.
Oh, okay.
So it should work against all of them.
Okay.
And it'll work against the Ghost, which is Gengar, and it'll work against Psychic if there are any Psychic ones.
Okay, well,
so Umbreon is just Dark, it is not Psychic.
Correct.
Okay. I kept thinking it was Psychic because it had like the third eye looking thing.
That's right, but it's just a circle, similar to the ones that are on its legs. It has like a circle motif on like its legs and head.
Yeah, so let's just use Lugia.
Okay, so we'll put Lugia up top.
Yeah.
Do we want to heal up anybody else before we go over there, or we want to just keep our team the way it is, fight with Lugia, do the best we can, and...
Yeah, we'll just use Lugia for this.
Okay. Alright. So then...
It's got Recover.
Correct.
If we need to use it.
Alright, so yeah, well then we will face off against Karen. By the way, sorry, before we start here, let's just point out, this is just going to be a long episode. You've probably seen that down below, but let's just get through the Elite Four. We've already seen we've seen all of the Elite Four's Pokemon, and we've seen some of Lance's Pokemon. Let's just fight through this thing, shall we?
Yeah, Karen, put up your dukes.
Wow. I am Karen of the Elite Four.
Her hair is so nice.
Your Gruul? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild...
Amusing.
I'm sorry?
That's my name amusing.
Oh. I mean, Gruul is definitely not a name for a person, so that is kind of amazing.
It's a fucking rad name, bitch. No one wants to be named Karen.
I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me.
She's like gross. She's like sexually into her Pokemon.
Let's go. Well, and this is what she looks like.
She looks like she's very much trying to get with her Pokemon. And she acts like it too. I don't like it.
Elite Four Karen wants to battle with 5 Pokemon. The last member of the Elite Four, Amy.
But she's got some height on those roots.
Yes.
So, like, legit volume right there, lady. I gotta hand it to you.
Elite Four Karen sent out Umbreon. Well, you know, she's a Karen, so she gets the best deals on hair care products.
Yes,
You know.
of course she does. She gets them for free.
Right,
She
so
bitches until she does.
that's what I mean. So are we using Shadow Ball?
Yes, we are.
We use Shadow Ball. It's not very effective.
Oh, what the fuck?
I didn't know why you thought it was, but I was going to let you run with it.
Because it fucking says it.
No, there's no dark types.
Oh, yeah.
There's no dark type on that sheet.
I thought you told me it was.
I definitely did not. I've told you nothing about dark type on purpose. The game wants you to try to figure it out for yourself. So we talked about this off camera. The annoying thing about this game is that the last member of the Elite Four has a type of Pokemon that, like, you don't get exposed to.
Literally never seen.
Except, technically, you fought one Umbreon previous to this. When you fought the Kimono Girls. And there were 5 of them, and they each had one of the Eevee evolutions. So it was Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, and then there was Espeon and Umbreon. So Espeon and Umbreon are new to this game, and so technically you fought one Umbreon before this, but otherwise you've had no exposure knowingly to a Dark-type Pokemon prior to this moment, and so they leave you waiting until the Elite Four to come across one.
It's really rude.
Yes. So this is very difficult. It's very stupid and annoying. But okay, Umbreon used Sand Attack.
Okay,
So our accuracy fell.
That's fine.
Right. So we still have...
Let's use, like, Aeroblast against it, because that's a damn good fucking move.
Okay, so we only have 3 left. Now 2, but it still hits. Stab, Aeroblast, which is very strong, only does that much. Umbreon used Feint Attack, which does that much. It's super effective.
But it didn't do a ton, considering.
Well, we are 1 level higher than it, and we're a legendary, but Feint Attack, which is presumably a Dark-type move since it's on this Dark-type Pokemon, is super effective against Lugia. So, you've now technically learned something about the Dark-type, haven't you?
No. Lugia is like 3 types.
Lugia is Flying and Psychic.
And fucking Water.
No. Lugia is not... there is no Pokemon that is more than 2 types. So, Lugia is Psychic and Flying, and because of that, you now know that Dark is super effective against one of the 2, and you can probably assume which one it is.
Why?
Well, think about fantasy-type things. Would Darkness be super effective against a Flyer or against Psychic?
Is that supposed to make sense?
Okay. Guess not.
And I guess Psychic?
Yeah, to me that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. Well, anyway, hey, guess what? Dark-type is super effective against Psychic.
I can control your mind whether it's light out or dark out.
I mean, except if they cloud your mind with darkness. That's my point.
Oh, is that a thing?
I don't know. Again, to me it made sense.
Okay.
To you it does not. That's
nothing
fair.
in this game makes sense to me.
Sure.
So let's move on.
Okay. So it is super effective, so we can fight or switch.
Yeah, let's Aero Blast it again.
Okay.
Two left,
Now 1, but we still have items to bring that back up. Not enough. Umbreon used Confuse Ray. I mean, hey, at least it didn't attack us. That's nice. Lugia became confused, unsurprisingly. So we have
That's a Psychic against a
What?
there's a minus there
What do you mean?
for a Psychic against a Psychic.
Well, Confuse Ray just does a thing. It doesn't deal you any damage. So unless it's completely unaffected, Confuse Ray would still work.
Oh.
And I believe Confuse Ray is a ghost type attack. But effectiveness is irrelevant if it's just like Thunder Wave that just paralyzes.
Yeah.
Like, it won't work against a ground type, which is still immune to electric type attacks, but it doesn't have less of an effect against a grass type, even though electric is not very effective against grass.
Oh.
Right? It just does a thing.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. It just, so like, for Confuse Ray that just confuses, it's irrelevant the typing there, as long as it's a type that is affected by that type of attack. That's all.
Never knew that at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's use the Shadow Ball attack.
Okay.
Because it's very low.
We are confused. We hurt ourselves in our confusion. Umbreon used Feint Attack again. It is still super effective, but it only brings us down that much, so that's pretty good. Still Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
We're confused. And we hurt ourselves again. That's
Come on.
really annoying and unlucky. Feint Attack again brings us to 15 and is super effective.
Alright. Recover.
Recover is an attack. If we hurt ourselves in confusion, we're dead. Just FYI. I'll do it if you want, but I'm just letting you know, as a heads up, if we are still confused and we have a chance to hurt ourselves, we could die.
Alright. I'll just throw out this chart and we can stop playing.
Fair enough, I guess. So yeah, we're both at around the same amount of health. I'm just letting you know, like, recover is really good, but if we're still confused, we could just die.
So then we have to get out.
Okay,
We don't
so,
have a choice.
well,
there.
so we either switch or use a potion. Hyper Potion...
Use a Hyper Potion.
Okay, you got it. Hyper Potion brings us back to full. So let's do that on Lugia. We go back
didn't
to...
want to waste it on a fucking Pokemon that has recovery.
I completely agree, but we are in a tough spot there. Umbreon used Feint Attack again, no surprise. Okay, it's super effective. So, Shadow Ball,
Yes.
You got it.
Maybe it'll actually fucking work.
It did, but it missed.
Okay.
Because it used that sand attack against us. So Feint Attack hits again. Hopefully we'll be confused no more if we try it again. You want to do Shadow Ball again?
I want to do Waterfall.
Okay. We are confused no more. I was right. Very nice. That's very helpful. Waterfall hits. Good call, Amy. Finishes Umbreon off. Umbreon faints. Lugia gains 1,773 experience.
I want the body of that fucking Umbreon. I want to fucking juice its energy into my mouth. And then fucking throw out its corpse.
That's really gross. Elite Four Karen is about to use Murkrow.
Okay.
So this is the flying type. Will we change Pokemon? So, you have an electric type attack on Lantern, an ice type attack on Poliwhirl.
Is ice supposed to be good against flying?
Yeah, both of those are. Yeah.
Okay.
So for... Nope, wrong direction. So for flying, ice, wherever it is, there it is super effective against it. See? So it's either ice, electric, technically rock, but we didn't build up Onyx for this one.
Yeah, we need to use Poliwhirl. Lantern's almost dead.
Okay.
We've used up all of our potions on stupid bullshit, so...
Well, we still have plenty left. We still have all of our full restores. We haven't used any of them. We have 8 still. And there's only Lance after this. So you want to do
Bullseye.
Oh, okay. Because we haven't gotten past Lance. Alright. So there's an Ice Punch. You want to do Ice Punch?
Yes.
You got it. Ice Punch hits first. We are faster. And it does over half.
Good.
Murkrow used Feint Attack. Not a surprise. We know it's a dark type attack. It does about that much. It is not super effective. It's not very effective. Ice Punch again.
Yes.
That'll finish it off. Nicely done.
Good.
Okay. Super effective. Murkrow fainted. Poliwhirl gained 1,008 experience.
Okay.
It's actually a low amount of experience for this, notably.
Yeah, Poliwhirl's not been getting a lot.
Seemingly.
Each time.
Elite Four Karen is about to use. So, notably, she jumped 2 extra Pokemon to get to her second to last against Lugia, because that's who was in when she decided to put Murkrow
so this
in.
order is random?
Well, so she typically, the trainers will order their Pokemon in terms of weakest to strongest, but they will then put in, which, especially for the Elite Four, they'll put in whichever Pokemon is going to be, like, have a more super effective attack or ability against whatever's currently in, although the game gives us the opportunity by telling us what's next. So we have a Poliwhirl in, no surprise, she's going to send in Vileplume.
Okay.
Right? That makes sense.
Okay. So it's not really random, but it has the randomness of it being contingent on whatever Pokemon we have in at the time.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So that's why you couldn't tell me before what her other... the order of her Pokemon.
Correct, because it's up to her. You only know what her first one is, and then what order she sends the rest of them in is unknown.
Okay.
But with Vileplume coming in, with a Grass and apparently Grass Dark type coming in.
Alright, so we can use Poliwhirl in and do the ice.
Sure, just be aware, if Vileplume has a Grass type attack, and Ice Punch doesn't kill it, Poliwhirl is weak against Grass. So if you want to, like, put back in Lugia or put in Noctowl, those flying type Pokemon will be able to...
I don't, but I guess I will.
Or you could... yeah, I mean, your 2 highest health are Lugia and Poliwhirl right now.
Let's heal Noctowl.
Heal Noctowl? So you want to put Noctowl in and then heal it?
No, because then it will die.
Okay, so we'll keep Poliwhirl in and heal Noctowl. It's a tough spot. I apologize.
I guess so.
Okay. So we will leave Poliwhirl in. Elite Four Karen sent out Vileplume. Look at how cute.
I love Vileplume.
I know you do. Alright, so you want to use a Hyper Potion on Noctowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a choice.
That is... Hey, I don't think that's a wrong choice at all. It's very slow because Noctowl has a lot of health. That's really good. So, Noctowl recovered 125. Vileplume used Petal Dance. It hits us. Okay, so it's super effective, but hey, you are still with 2 Pokemon at full health, or at higher health. You just
Don't
traded.
act like that's exciting.
I'm
Put
just-
Noctowl in.
Fly, Takedown, Flash, or Confusion.
I don't know. What'd you say? Fly?
Yeah, because flying is super effective against grass, and let's not forget, if in fact Vileplume is Dark type, we've already learned that Dark is super effective against Psychic. So, we don't necessarily want to use Confusion against this Vileplume right now, even though in Red, since Vileplume was Grass Poison, Confusion actually would have been a good move to use against it. But if Karen's using it, it's possible that it's now a Dark type instead, which means Confusion would be a bad idea here.
Interesting.
So, we fly up with Noctowl, Vileplume used Petal Dance and missed, and we use Fly. A critical hit, because Noctowl is a goddamn boss. Super effective.
But it lived.
I mean, sure, but it will use a Petal Dance against us, which is the only attack it's been using, which does 17 damage. It is not very effective. So, Fly, Takedown, Flash, Confusion.
Take down.
We use Takedown. Finishes it off. We take 1 point of recoil damage.
Nice.
Vileplume faints. Noctowl gains 1,656 experience.
Yeah.
Very nice. Elite Four Karen is about to use Gengar.
Ah, fuck.
So she's sending in her Ghost type. We have a Ghost type attack, as we have planned, if that's what you want to do against
Yep.
it.
It is.
Okay. Will we change? Yes, we will change to Lugia. Look at how cool he looks.
Scary.
Yeah. Alright, Aeroblast, Waterfall, Shadow Ball, Recover.
Shadow Ball.
We use Shadow Ball. We have the spell tag on, and it's super effective. So it does that much.
Thank God.
Gengar's special defense fell. Gengar used Curse and killed itself to put a curse on Lugia.
Okay, dude.
Gengar fainted. Lugia gains 1,831.
That was just absurd.
And finally, Elite Four Karen is about to use Houndoom.
Oh, yeah, the fire one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Kind of nice. So Poliwhirl fainted to get Noctowl back up, but you still have Lantern, albeit at like a lower-ish
Lugia
health.
has Waterfall.
Lugia does have Waterfall, you're absolutely right. Okay. Will we change Pokemon?
No.
Good call. Thank you for remembering that. So yeah, there's Houndoom. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Waterfall?
Yeah.
So what a weird sound effect.
Yeah.
Ba-da-doom. Super effective. We're hurt by the curse. Holy
Oh my God.
crap. That's a lot of curse
Let's
damage.
recover.
Houndoom used Crunch. We're not going to get a chance.
Oh no.
Critical hit.
Fuck me.
I don't know if the crit mattered because, don't forget, it's super effective. Crunch is a dark type attack, and Lugia is still a psychic type. That's okay.
Okay.
We just need to beat Houndoom. We still have Lantern.
Yeah.
Who
That's
is-
technically still alive.
Yes. Now,
All right,
Lantern's
let's-
not faster. Or Lantern's not fast, I should say. I don't know if it's
It's
faster.
okay.
Okay.
All right, let's put it.
Sorry.
Let's heal it, please.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we had to do that anyway, but
Good.
all right. So, just a hyper?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only potion we
Hey,
have.
we still have full restores as well, but that can be for in between before we go to Lance or while we're fighting Lance. But we've got lots of options here. I'm actually quite pleased with what we're up to. So you ready?
Yes.
Hyper Potion on Lantern. Brings us back up by 114.
Okay.
Houndoom used Crunch again. Come on, not a lot. Okay,
What is
okay.
super effective against every type?
No, it is not. It did not say super effective.
Okay.
So you want to surf it up?
Yes.
Super effective surf, Crunch hits, but it didn't do half. Yeah, we're still at 31. Our special defense falls. Surf. This should do it. This absolutely should do it. Come on, Lantern. Yes!
God.
Nicely done, Amy. Super effective. Houndoom fainted. Lantern gains 2,053
What?
experience.
No fucking way. 2,000?
That's the highest we've seen, I believe.
That's insane.
Elite Four Karen was defeated. Amy, you did it.
Yeah. I'm a customer service expert. I defeated Karen.
You are the hero of the retail worker. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer.
Stop being weirdly sexual.
We got $4,700 for winning. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. So, you did it. You've beaten the Elite Four. Now, obviously, you still need to beat the champion. You have a fainted Lugia.
I am knocked out.
You have a fainted Lugia, Poliwhirl, and Onix. And you have potions to bring up Meganium and Lantern. Noctowl is still great. So what do you want to do items-wise here?
I guess we use full restores or whatever they are on Onyx and Poliwhirl.
So again, full restores don't revive anyone. That's what we were just talking about. Where you have to revive and then use a potion. Full restores are good because they heal up to full, no matter what HP they're at, and remove any status ailments that might be there. So they're better during battle, which is why you save them for last and use hypers first. But don't forget you also have a rare candy as a type of revive. So, if you look at your pack right now, you have 6 revives left.
Thank God.
So there are only 3 Pokemon down health-wise, or fainted, excuse me.
Yep, so we'll use half of them.
No, you should use a rare candy now first, because don't forget, rare candy only brings them up by a couple of points from fainted. So worst comes to worst in battle, if you only have a chance to revive something, and then you have to like put it in,
Yeah.
then at least it will be at half health with a revive, as opposed to like 3 up from rare candy.
Okay, so we'll use a rare candy then.
So I would recommend, just based on where Lugia was in terms of experience points, that you use this on either Poliwhirl or Onix,
Okay.
but just
Yeah,
pick
I'd
one or
rather
two.
on Onyx.
You got it. So Onix goes to level 43.
Still at 100 hit points.
Correct. So Onix goes to level 43 and has 2 health, but 60 attack, 162 defense,
Jesus Christ.
46 special attack, 59 special defense, 87 speed. So now we can, we have 2 hyper potions remaining,
Yeah,
but
that
then
pisses me off
8
so
full
much.
restores. It's,
I really wish that I had known that the full restores were not what I thought they were.
I'm so sorry. I thought that you
I
understood.
would not have bought so many of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
So right now we have hypers up. So whatever you want a hyper potion, that's what we do by clicking here. So you let me know. We only have 2 left, but
yeah, so let's just use them, I guess.
okay. So on does it matter? Obviously not Noctowl, but besides that. Okay. So 1 on Onix. 49 or 94. Why did I say 49? And the last one on Lantern. We still have full restores that do the same thing. Okay, so Lantern goes back up to full as well. 134. Then we have full restores, so we can use a full restore on Meganium.
I'd rather not. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to leave Meganium at the health that they're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want to, but I don't have a choice.
Okay.
I don't have the number of revives that I need because I thought that full restores revived things.
Well, you have revives. You're still going to have 4 revives after you bring Poliwhirl back up now as well.
Okay.
So you have the ability to raise 4 Pokemon up from fainting. So, let's back out for a second. This is what you're looking at. You've got 7 full restores, I believe, left, and 4 revives. Now, you don't need any more revives, but in terms of full restores, do you want to use any on Lugia, Meganium, or Poliwhirl here?
Well, not Lugia.
Okay.
I used Restore on Lugia, which is why I gave it Restore.
Sure.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll... No, I don't want to use it.
Okay. Don't forget, Poliwhirl does have your Ice Punch. So, let's not forget, by the way, do you remember Lance's first Pokemon?
No.
Okay. Lance's first Pokemon is Gyarados, which we learned...
Which is a fucking water-type Pokemon.
Sure. But we learned that electric-type attacks are 4 times effective against it. So, Lantern is probably going to be your best bet for the start.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's just go.
Okay.
How we are.
Alright, so we go up to face Lance. Like I said, it's a long episode. Everybody's cool with that, right? There is Lance. So, as we said, Lantern is up top. Are you ready? Here we go. I've been waiting for you. Gruel. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokémon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge.
But I just showed up.
Yes, but we're taking the Pokemon League challenge. He looks like he's wearing one of those, like, squirrel suits that people wear when you see them, like, holding their arms and legs out like that, and they're, like, flying. They're essentially, like, floating on the air, because the like, little wing things connect from the wrist to the ankle on the suit. Have you ever seen those?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Maybe other people have and can let me know in the comments, so I don't feel like I have no idea what I'm talking about. Champion Lance wants to battle with 6 Pokemon. Are you ready for this?
I guess. Probably not.
Gyarados.
Alright.
Level 44.
Let's spark this bitch.
Gyarados used Flail and dealt 15 damage. Oh, it's going so slow.
Thunder Wave is also electric, it just doesn't really do damage, it just paralyzes.
Correct. So the only reason that the typing on Thunder Wave would affect anything is if you were trying to use it against a ground type, it wouldn't affect it. But otherwise, it's like we were talking about, type effectiveness is irrelevant. Otherwise. So it is super effective. Oh crap, you paralyzed it!
Nice.
Very
you can do
nice.
that with Spark?
Yes, sometimes. It's not always. It's on occasion. So
I feel like that never has happened.
maybe once or twice. I really don't remember. It may have been a while for us,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's similar
I'm just
to.
not remembering. It's been a while.
Well, it's similar to how Confusion on Noctowl confused that one time that we used it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't do that often
Usually
either.
doesn't do it, yeah.
So, Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray, Spark, or Surf.
Well, I don't really want to waste a Spark or a Surf if it's paralyzed and there's that much left.
Yeah, but you have to.
I have to because my other 2 things don't do damage.
Right.
So, a Spark.
Good call. Oh wow, I really thought he was going to use some type of an item too.
Yeah, me too. I was a
But
little afraid of that.
that's
but
fine.
I was like, well, even if he does, like, it won't hurt then to use the Spark.
Right, the
because
Spark will
it's
just bring it back
something
down.
small,
Yeah. Alright, so enemy Gyarados fainted. Lantern gained 2,017 experience points.
Hell fucking yeah.
And grew to level 43. Lantern earned that one.
I love my lantern.
70 attack, 65 defense, 89 special attack and special defense, and 72 speed.
She's pretty rad, what can I say?
Right? Champion Lance is about to use Dragonite.
Ooh. This was the one that we lost on last time.
Correct. These are the only two Pokemon we know that Lance has, because they're the only two that we've seen previously.
Right.
So, will we change Pokemon?
Yes, we will.
To?
Poliwhirl, who is not at full health.
Correct. Alright, Dragonite level 47
Holy shit.
versus Poliwhirl level 42. Hypnosis, Ice Punch, Surf, Whirlpool.
Let's try to use Hypnosis,
Okay.
and then Ice Punch, if it
Okay.
works. If it doesn't work, we're dead.
It did not work.
Oh.
Thunder, Mist.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hypnosis or Ice Punch?
I still want to try Hypnosis.
It worked.
Nice.
Stress. Okay. Dragonite fell asleep and stays asleep this turn. We are faster than it, which is nice. So Ice Punch?
Yes.
Come on, baby. Yes, it did about half. Super effective.
Yeah.
Dragonite woke up
Oh, shit.
and used Thunder, and it missed again.
Oh my god. No fucking way. Ice Punch.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come on, Poliwhirl.
Get a critical. Get a critical.
I don't think
I
we-
want it to die.
We don't need
Oh,
a crit.
Sweet.
Super effective.
Sweet.
Dragonite fainted. Poliwhirl gained 2,194 experience points.
Wow.
And also
is
grew
the
to level 43.
sexiest.
Yeah,
Okay.
very nice. This is the furthest we have gotten. 73 attack, 83 defense, 61 special attack and special defense, 93 speed.
That's kick-ass.
We outsped that Dragonite on purpose, folks.
Yeah,
That is
we
a
did.
very fast Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is trying to learn
Oh.
Belly Drum.
What the fuck?
So I can tell you what Belly Drum does. But Poliwhirl can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Belly Drum. So we can just say yes, look at the moves that it has, and then we can still say no. But, so between Hypnosis, Ice Punch, we can't forget Surf or Whirlpool. And you're facing the Dragon type trainer, so you probably don't want to forget Ice Punch. But anyway, what I'll say is Belly Drum is an attack where Poliwhirl can cut its attack, or its health, in half. And I mean from full, not from wherever it's at, to like drastically raise its attack.
That sounds terrible.
Okay. So
That sounds fucking terrible.
that's fair. So we stopped learning Belly Drum.
Hell
Yes,
no.
Poliwhirl did not learn Belly Drum.
Good.
Okay.
I do not want that.
4 Pokemon remaining. Champion Lance is about to use Dragonite.
Okay.
Will we change Pokemon?
So, I mean, Dragonite sounds like a dragon type Pokemon.
It's the one we literally just faced. Was named Dragonite.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
the
was?
same thing. He just has
Oh,
another.
okay. Cool. Then yes. We will stay with Poliwhirl.
Yeah, it's the same one. Level 47 again.
Okay.
Okay, Hypnosis or Ice Punch?
Hypnosis and then Ice Punch. It's a
Oh,
good system.
oh, it worked. Holy crap. Amy, my heart can't take this.
Ice Punch.
All right,
please.
here we go.
Stay asleep.
Hey,
Stay asleep. You want to stay asleep.
Wow,
And I'll
what?
lull you. Just stay asleep.
All right, it's super effective. I'm surprised because we leveled up and that did seemingly less damage.
Yeah. Are you
Interesting.
sure it was 47 last time?
100% sure. Yeah,
It's still asleep. Let's Ice Punch it.
you got it.
Critical, 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 critical. Yeah.
Wasn't a crit, but still didn't matter.
Not.
Super
Okay.
effective.
Yeah, because it went to the yellow last time.
Yeah, Dragonite fainted. Poliwhirl gained 2,194 again.
Nice, nice.
Oh my god. Champion Lance is about to use. We're halfway through.
Okay.
Dragonite.
Alright.
Will we change Pokemon?
No. know, but I'd like to use a hyper potion if we could.
You would?
Yeah.
After we put it to sleep or before?
After.
Okay, so you want to try to put it to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, Poliwhirl, hell yes! Oh my god. Alright, Dragonite's
so good.
asleep, stays asleep. So you want to use a hyper potion now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I would rather...
we don't have any more hypers. We have
Oh.
8 full restores. He's only got 3 more Pokemon, and we've got 8 full restores. But that's it. I mean, it's the same thing. It does exactly the same as hyper potion.
Yeah, but... Never mind.
Okay.
I want to just try and survive.
Okay, so Ice Punch.
Yeah.
Champion Lance used a full restore on Dragonite. That's fine. That's his turn. So it wakes up, we get to hit it with an Ice Punch, and then we get to try Hypnosis again next turn if we want to. Or another Ice Punch, depending. Oh, this is a level 50 Dragonite. I didn't even notice. Holy crap. No, it was.
Oh, it was?
It was, yeah. It's super effective. So now we can Ice Punch again, or we can Hypnosis. And we're gonna, okay. Holy crap, Amy. And holy crap, Poliwhirl. It stays asleep. Ice Punch?
Yes.
Oh.
We're getting low on those.
Champion Lance used a full heal on Dragonite, but again, that's his whole turn.
Yeah.
Ice Punch. So that actually means that unless he uses another... Super effective.
Oh
All right, Amy.
gosh.
You ready?
Yeah.
Because we hit first. If he uses an item, it doesn't matter. We do the same thing again. So
Yeah.
there's no downside.
As long as we do an Ice Punch instead of like try to use Whirlpool
Correct.
now,
Correct.
then even if he uses an item, we should be okay.
Exactly correct.
All right.
And he didn't use an item. His level 50 Dragonite goes down to an Ice Punch. Dragonite fainted. Poliwhirl gained 2,335 experience.
I could cry.
And Poliwhirl grows to level 44.
Yeah.
74 attack, 85 defense, 62 special attack and special defense, and 96 speed. Just getting faster and faster.
Good.
2 more left. That was his strongest Pokemon that you just beat, by the way. Champion Lance is about to use Aerodactyl.
Ooh, it's a dinosaur.
Correct. So do you remember what 2 types it is?
Flying.
Correct.
And cool.
Sure. So I'll give you a hint, and maybe you'll get this, maybe you won't. Aerodactyl, when we got it in red, was revived from a fossil.
Right.
So if it was revived from a fossil, what type of a Pokemon do you think it could be?
Maybe like a rock.
Correct. It is a rock
That's so
flying.
cool.
Yes.
Oh, I love the flavor of that.
Yes.
That's so good. Okay. Awesome.
So.
Okay, I should actually look at my chart then.
Right.
I'm just like sitting here with like my hand on my chin, smiling at the screen, like, oh, it's so great that it's a rock type Pokemon because it was a fossil.
So you can
like
still
a fucking dork, like pushing my glasses back up.
You can still decide to stick with Poliwhirl here, obviously, just even though we went to the screen, or you can switch to somebody else. That's entirely up to you. But if it's a rock flying type, what do you think would be best?
I mean, ice would still be good.
Correct.
We could also use electric or water.
Yeah.
So we could put Lantern in.
Okay. Let's do it. I like that idea.
Because it's electric and water.
There's Aerodactyl.
It looks so cool.
It really does.
It looks like it's wearing a t-shirt, like a logo t-shirt.
Yeah, I think it's just supposed to be like light reflecting off its chest or whatever.
But
Just
it
same
looks
with
like
Lantern's
it,
back here.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so against Aerodactyl, Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray, Spark, or Surf?
Let's use Thunder Wave.
Okay. Aerodactyl used Hyper Beam.
Oh shit, what was that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
We lived. Thunder Wave hits. It is now paralyzed, and maybe it can't attack.
Okay. Let's use Spark.
You got it. So don't forget, if a Pokemon is paralyzed, it typically drops its speed. So now we go first, as opposed to it going first.
Nice.
And we do over half in one hit, super effective. Aerodactyl must recharge because it used Hyper Beam, something that you may not have remembered.
I did not remember.
Okay.
Let's use Spark.
You got it. This is a 2 Pokemon fight on our side, apparently, which is not a complaint by any means.
Hell no.
It is super effective. Aerodactyl fainted.
Yes,
Lantern
it did.
gained 1,990 experience.
Yes.
Okay, and Champion Lance is about to use his final Pokemon, Charizard.
Oh.
Will we change Pokemon?
No, we can just surf it.
Correct?
But I'd like to heal.
You want to heal before we surf?
Yeah.
Okay. Charizard comes in. Okay, so you want to use a full restore?
Yeah.
Okay. On Lantern, obviously. You got it. We go back up to 169 by recovering 104.
Nice.
Charizard used Hyper Beam.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good thing we did that.
Hey, we took 69. Nice.
Nice.
All right, Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray, Spark, or Surf.
We always take 69. Surf. Please.
Charizard must recharge, so it is faster than us. We use Surf. Stab Surf on a Lantern.
Oh my god, yes!
It's super effective. Now what?
Let's use Surf again.
Charizard used Hyper Beam, so unless this is a crit, we have this in the bag. It wasn't a crit? Interesting. It did 80 something or 70 something? 78? Wow, that's a big difference between 69 and 78. But
Yeah.
hey, Amy, guess what?
We killed it.
It's super effective. Charizard fainted. Lantern gained 2,059 experience. And Champion Lance was defeated.
Nice.
It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Gruul got $5,000 for winning. Phew. You have become truly powerful, Gruul. Your Pokémon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokémon. Mary. Oh no, it's all over! Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow... You may not remember, but Mary does a radio show with Professor Oak from the Goldenrod radio tower.
Of course.
So they basically do a radio show together.
But I was having a moment with Lance. Bitch.
Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow... Ah, Gruul, it's been a long while. You certainly look more mature. Your
Thanks.
conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokémon made this happen.
Tick-tock, buddy.
Your Pokémon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer, they persevered. Congratulations, Gruul. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Gruul, could you come with me?
I would love to. This is a shithole now.
Oh, wait! We haven't done the interview!
Good. Oh my god, she's the worst. What the hell?
It's been a long time since I last came here. This is where we honor the League champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokémon are also inducted. Here today, we witnessed the rise of a new League champion, a trainer who feels compassion for and trust in his Pokémon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new League champion who has all the makings of greatness. Gruul, allow me to register you and your partners as champions.
Okay, Lance, I love you.
saving record, don't turn off. And so, new Hall of Famer, Lantern, level 43.
I love my lantern.
New Hall of Famer, Meganium, level 42.
I love my baby.
New Hall of Famer, Poliwhirl, level 44.
I love my Poliwhirl. What a rock star.
Right? New Hall of Famer, Lugia, level 43.
Lugia's whatever, but you know, she's got good eyes. Good cat eyes.
New Hall of Famer, Onyx, level 43. And new Hall of Famer, Noctowl, level 42.
And I love both of them as well.
Gruul. Playtime, 53 hours, 28 minutes, 172 Pokemon seen, 28 Pokemon owned. Profolk's rating? You're getting good at this, but you have a long way to go.
Thanks.
Now, the credits are rolling.
Yeah.
So, you get to see some of the Pokemon here. You don't even know what that one is, I don't think. Maybe you thought it was.
It's adorable. I saw it on Pokemon Go.
Okay, sure.
And you caught it.
Yes. But you don't know
But I
how
don't
to get it in
remember
this
what
game.
it's called.
Okay, its name is Bellossom.
Oh. It's super cute.
Do you remember this one?
Yeah, Togepi.
Correct, it is Togepi. So,
I'm not a huge fan of Togepi, but it looks very cute here.
fair enough. You may think, because the credits roll, similar to Pokemon Red, right? The credits rolled and arguably that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
This is not the end of this game.
Oh.
In fact, it's arguably not even close to the end of this game.
Oh. So why are the credits rolling?
Because you beat the Elite Four. You don't know what this Pokemon's called.
No.
What does it look like? What type of Pokemon?
Electric?
Correct. Very nice. Yeah, we will see. In fact, it may very well be that like we end this episode here and then next week you find out what's going on. Just because this was probably quite a long episode. You may not remember this one,
No.
but its name is Sentret. This was... You saw a bunch of these in the starting area when you caught Hoot Hoot, like when we first started. And you were not, based on how it looked, you were not interested in catching this one at all. So, this is the Rattata of this generation, basically. So, like, Rattata and Pidgey are Sentret and Hoot Hoot now. So, Amy, I guess I'll ask up to this point. Oh, wow, that's it. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll ask in a bit. Yeah, the end.
But it's not the end.
Correct. It's not the end. Again, people could very well just stop playing this and that would be the end of it, right? Yeah. So that is going to be the end. I'll end the episode here. Is it going to let us... So there's Lugia.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can continue. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're back home in New Barktown.
Okay.
Okay, so we can end this episode here. Let's check out our team. Everybody is healed back up to full. But we still have our team. So I guess what I'll say is, right, you said there at the end as everybody was getting registered that Lugia was just alright, but you loved everybody else.
Yeah.
Right, that was your real team. So now my question to you is, if we continue on, would you want to switch Lugia back out for somebody else that you got rid of previously? I think the most recent Pokemon we ditched for Lugia was Muscle.
Yeah.
So would you want to get Muscle back, or would you just keep Lugia now since that was...
Yeah, I think I would just keep Lugia now.
Okay.
But I'm kind of resigning to that.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to try and get Muscle up to level 43 now.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, interestingly...
It was a while back.
Yeah.
So
I think Muscle...
I'm not super attached to Muscle at this point either.
Yeah, I think we left Muscle at level like 35, and it is a trade Pokemon, so it would gain experience faster, but that's not me trying to convince you. I'm just letting you know, like, those are the stats. But yeah, to get it up to 43 would take a fair bit of time, so I completely understand. But yeah, there will be another episode next week and likely for the next couple of weeks, so definitely stay tuned to this channel for that. Amy, do you have any idea what could possibly be further into this game?
Rocket bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe since Mary and Professor Oak came, like, maybe it's gonna be a Goldenrod radio show thing.
Well, interesting that you say both of those things, because if you recall, the Goldenrod radio tower was periodically or temporarily taken over by Team Rocket, and we beat them out of there already. So, you know, that kind of already occurred. But interesting. We will, as I said, we will be back next week for the continuation of this series, because it is not done yet. I'm very interested, Amy, for you to see what comes next, because as those of you at home that know already what's coming next, as you may hear, Amy has no idea, and I find that very interesting, because the game doesn't tell you. It really is. There's no information at all.
I definitely would have just stopped playing this if I was playing by myself, because it very clearly ended. It had the credits rolling. It said the end. Like, how much more final could you get?
Yeah, and you'll see.
It went back to, like, the title screen with Lugia flying.
Correct.
So I would have no way of knowing that it wasn't completely over.
Yeah, absolutely true. So that will be an interesting thing for next week for Amy and I to work through, and for all of you to come join us. Again, you are welcome. Like, you know, if you're going to be posting spoilers of, like, by the way, Amy, it's this. Spoilers to you, we will have already filmed most, if not all, of the entirety of this series before you're seeing this.
Yeah.
So you're not really getting us by doing that. If for whatever reason some of your fellow viewers may not know the secret, maybe don't post spoilers, but yeah, you're not getting us by doing it, so don't think that you're going to be, you know, pulling one over on us by doing that. So, but yeah, we really hope that everybody enjoyed. I would love to hear people's thoughts down below in the comments. Amy, you were, and I too, was very stressed out about facing the Elite Four a second time, especially with having brought everybody up to 42, which was nice, by the way, but I was a little worried. I would have, you know, I probably would have given it a little bit more of a cushion and maybe brought him up to like 45 or something. But to be fair, once we realized, you know, looking back, Lance's strongest Pokemon, so the highest level Pokemon in the entirety of the Elite Four, was only level 50.
Yeah,
so you wouldn't have
just another Dragonite.
Correct.
Like, it wasn't something new. It was something we had already fought twice.
Correct.
You know, it was just a higher level than the other two.
I don't know how lucky we got though with that those 2 Thunder misses on Poliwhirl.
Yeah.
And those 2 Hypnosis or 3 Hypnosis hits in a row with Poliwhirl. Like, I don't know if that was pure luck, because I feel like if we had done that the first time through, we may have just been able to beat it then. You know what I mean? Like, so very, very interesting, the dichotomy of how that worked between the first fight and then the second fight. The first fight was so far beyond us. Like, we just got destroyed, right? There was no chance at all. And this time, those 2 Thunders missing made it so that we easily won that.
Yeah.
Easily.
Sort of handedly.
Yeah, well, and arguably, and it was, I don't think it was incorrect to switch, by the way, but arguably with Poliwhirl, right, with Poliwhirl having Ice Punch and taking down all the Dragonites, Lantern needed to come in and be at the start for Gyarados, but otherwise, with Poliwhirl with the Ice Punches and then the Surfs, right? If you had surfed Aerodactyl, you probably would have gotten arguably the same result as Lantern with the Electric, but bringing Lantern back in made perfect sense to me. But I find it interesting that besides the Gyarados, Poliwhirl may have absolutely been able to sweep the other 5. Because Surf would have worked just as well on Aerodactyl, and it would have worked on Charizard. Right. And those were his last 2 besides Dragonites. So I just find that interesting.
I wanted to take Poliwhirl out because Poliwhirl, I think she only had like 2, maybe 1 Ice Punch left.
Correct.
And rather than use an item, I just figured it made more sense to use Lantern because it was both electric and water.
Well, and like I said, I don't think you did the wrong thing by any means. I just think it's interesting that with the Ice Punch on Poliwhirl, that Poliwhirl was strong enough seemingly to have swept almost his entire team at that point.
Poliwhirl was
clutch.
The VIP.
Well, and worthy of being your only 44 then. Your highest level Pokemon right now. And the speed on Poliwhirl was nuts. Like 96 speed at the end there.
And that's based on the fact that it's yes, it has the Ice Punch, but it wasn't my starter Pokemon.
Sure.
It's not the legendary bird Pokemon that's on my fucking team right now.
Yeah.
And it earned that level 44.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah. And so, sure enough, after looking, Lugia is the only Pokemon that is faster than Poliwhirl in your entire team.
Yeah.
And Lugia is significantly faster, but again, is a legendary. Right. But yeah, the Poliwhirl speed is 96, and Lugia's is 111. But otherwise, yeah, nobody comes close besides to Poliwhirl's speed. So that's really, really good.
She's a boss.
So we will be back next week, as I said, so that Amy and possibly you, but probably at least Amy, will be able to figure out what we are going to do next in this game, because there is absolutely more to go. So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
Seriously, importantly, leave your congratulations for Amy in the comments down below for having defeated the Elite Four. That was a very, very tough challenge, and let me be the first to congratulate you, Amy.
Thank you.
For having beaten the Elite Four, gotten these lovely 6 Pokemon into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And having arguably beaten the game, but really not. There's more to go, and I'm looking forward to you seeing that next week. So, the best way to find out exactly when that video comes out is to subscribe down below, but once you're subscribed, if you ring that bell, you will get an actual notification whenever any of our videos come out, including the continuation of this series next week. So please feel free to do that. You can also do all the other fun YouTube stuff, like, share, etc. Like I said, in the comments, let us know what you thought of this episode of Amy's fighting style and choices and etc.
We actually love hearing from you guys. So
yes, very much.
Anything that pops into your little gourd that you want to add into the comments would be appreciated.
Yeah, we love reading cool comments from cool people. And you count as those cool people, especially if you got to this point in this video, because my goodness, it was a long one, but
yeah.
But definitely worth it. So thank you all for sticking it out.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate it. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.